Hi friends, this is Amrita from Digital Shadow. So today I'll be covering another topic of HR, that is competency mapping. So if you have already gone through my earlier HR videos, you can connect with this as well. So this is basically competency mapping. For recruiting any person, we have to prepare a JD. So JD is usually prepared depending on the requirement of that particular position, like what would be the experience level, or what skill set one must have, or the degree that is relevant for that particular position. So the entire competency should be mapped. And even after recruitment also, in case of evaluation, in case of PMS, competency mapping is done. So what is it? I'm coming to that. It's actually underlying characteristics of successful performers. Okay, so basically it's of two things: competence and commitment. Fine. So there is a model called iceberg model. What is if you have seen iceberg, yes, in Titanic you must have seen. So that's a very famous movie, and it's there shown that iceberg, certain portion is above the sea level and certain portion is beneath it, underneath. So basically skill, knowledge, these are visible aspect, and what are not visible or quantitative or measurable, that is the attitude, belief, value. These are also essential elements, but usually not measurable or quantifiable. So with the help of model, as you can see, competency mapping is done. So competency mapping, certain factors are very much necessary and certain factors differentiates. There are basically two types of competency. One is the generic and the other one is threshold. Generic as in certain things that are bare minimum thing that should be there, that will not differentiate, but that is also very much essential factors. In case of hiring, certain factors without which it's just not happening. Usually a person will not get hired, and there are certain factors that differentiates, rather you can say that is the USP. So you can see generic factors and threshold, or generic competency and threshold competency. So what are the generic competency? Like analytical skill, product knowledge, that is the subject knowledge. So these are the certain things, and also labor laws. These are general aspects, okay, that many of the people can have these kind of competency. But what differentiates is the threshold competencies. What are those? Like if apart from having the basic skill sets, if anybody has competency like you can say computer skill, or very good in communication, or has that analytical skills, that could be the USP. So generic competency and threshold competency. So basically the threshold are the USP. So this was all about competency mapping. It's of competence and commitment. So if you like this video, please like it, share, comment and subscribe.